Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the Alabama Crimson Tide. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. The Tide head coach told me before the game he understands this is a huge conference matchup with the 7-game winning streak on the line, but more importantly, conference play and ramifications for a conference championship. This is a huge matchup today, and he has warned his team, keep the streak alive by doing your job today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So Alabama's offense will get first crack at it here. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
And you have to be so impressed. Seen from the secondary all season long, when it comes to taking the ball away, it's like when the ball's in the air, David, it's theirs or it's nobody's. And every single year we see really good secondaries. We see guys that can cover and run around and fly around. But you don't see the ball skills like what they have. It's almost like they
hits the accelerator to the right. He's at the 40, at the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Rebels' offense will now get its first chance with the football. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays. And then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Back to throw, it's Knight. Rush is on. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Gain of 2 on the play sets up 3rd and 8. And the Rebels want to move quickly. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
The Tide ready to roll on offense. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Right side, it's Alexander. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
Defense, what are we doing? How are you going to let that guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country, be wide open like that? You're just making it way too easy for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Russell. Look out. Out wide right, it's Barney. And he'll hold it and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Lining up for the PAT.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Back to pass, it's Knight. Stepping to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Rebels want to crank the tempo.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so...
Makes the grab at the 30. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown.
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
And the extra point is good. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Trying to establish the run. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Russell on play action. Trying to escape and get it himself. Hits the slide, got the 1st down with his feet. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down, they get off schedule. You've got...
And he's got room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon. And he's putting this defense on alert early.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Alabama with a multitude of options on second and short. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking for space. It's Hill. Looks like Alabama will pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll give it to him again. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. Alabama quickly back to the line.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Motion from the wideout. Gives it. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down. Has to have it on 4th down. And he's brought down, but he picks up the first down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Love the call going RPO here on 4th and short. And how about the running back? This is a guy that gets the tough yards. He finds ways to get those hidden yards. He can push the pile, drive the legs. Showed you that right there.
Motion from the back. Keelan Russell. Grabbed over the middle. It's Rodgers. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here. Tough run here. It's Roach. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Bama! And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He's got it down the middle. Turning it on. No, he got loose. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Let's take a look at how these quarterbacks have fared in the early going after the first period. First play of the period, first down here. From the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Give to the running back. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
And so far early in this game, and you've got to be impressed with this defense and the physicality and then stopping the run. You can tell it's a priority for this defense. They're up there. They're close to the line of scrimmage. The ground game right now not going, and the defense is dialed in on it.
He's brought down at the 49. That is well short of the first down. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. This offense is so deep, it's teetering on the edge of a safety. Cuts it upfield. It's Hill. Slams his way forward. He'll get 3 out to the 11.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up and get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He's changing the play. Wide receiver going in motion. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. Now on the move. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the first down. Offense lining up quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down, and listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Throwing Russell. Right side, it's Roach. Man, he is hard to wrap up as he gets it to the 32-yard line.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're going to run it to the right. He's got it out to the 37 after gaining 5. You can go way back in the history books to the wishbone attack, all the way back to the first Rose Bowl team. Alabama builds its identity on a strong running game.
Builds it on dudes that tote the rock and do it with nastiness, with some physicality. Not one guy's going to bring them down, and you see it year after year with these guys, and there's always somebody that's going to be a physical challenge to try to get on the ground.
Quick catch. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Alabama pushing the tempo. Quarterback changing the play. Russell. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They've built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
From the gun on 3rd down, Keelan Russell. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
I got to be honest, guys. I know there are a lot of people out there with this field position that would say punt the football, but based on the success they've had early in this game with 3 touchdowns already, playing with confidence, I think I'd just go for it here.
Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Ole Miss offense onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Wants to throw. It's Knight. He's got it. Slips one guy, and now he's loose. Turns it on down the left side. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
and how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Alabama offense coming onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead, Paul.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so you got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Tempo and overdrive.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice the safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Sends it back in motion. Keelan Russell. Got it behind the line. It's Roach.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
From the gun, it's Hill. Enough to move the chains. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. They go play action with Russell. Out wide right, it's Barney. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Crimson Tide comes to the line with the 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Complete. And he's dragged down. They'll mark it at the 19. Into the red zone. It'll be first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. Going to the run. It's Hill. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 8th play of the drive, and to keep this one going, they'll need to convert a 3rd and 5. Wide left, it's Edwards. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Throwing Russell. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. A run for the quarterback. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Alabama! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's lead things off with a look in on Colorado State taking on the Oregon State Beavers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Rebels come out to get this drive started. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. They're going to ride this running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. And the Rebels will hustle to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Left side is Matthews. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. And the Rebels, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Wants to throw one first. Bought a little time, lets it go. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like, if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
Second down, going to throw it. He's sacked. Took him a while to get there, but you have got to get the ball out in that situation.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
The Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got the tight end. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Immediately fires to the middle. He'll be stopped right there. They threw it short of the goal line, and now they've got some ground to cover on 4th down. And the field goal unit is on the field. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. He splits the uprights. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Let's go to the sideline in Holly Rowe.
Guys checking in from the Crimson Tide sideline. There is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. They'll move the wide receiver. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Russell takes the easy completion. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the 1st down. Alabama pushing the tempo.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6.
Easy. Red 28, higher. Red 28, higher.
They give it to him again. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Keelan Russell. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Really nice job by the defense, playing aggressive, understanding it could be a running situation, but still playing disciplined enough to play the pass and be successful on that 3rd and short.
Fourth down, Russell. Makes a grab past the marker. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a 1st down on the play. The Crimson Tide move the sticks through the air. Let's see if they go back to it here.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, you love to see that from the defense, right? It's like bend, don't break. They've given up a bunch of plays on this drive, but now that they're getting down close to field goal range, you're seeing them start to stiffen up.
Yeah, and plays don't matter anymore. Yards don't matter. All that matters with these defenses nowadays is points and limiting them.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. Right side, it's Roach. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Russell on play action. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. Play is stopped as they tend to an injured Ole Miss Rebel. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. They'll move the tight end. Running the red zone, it's Roach. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Gets the back moving. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9 where it'll be 1st and goal. Making the adjustment. Throwing Russell. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown tie. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. Having a playmaker like that can get the offense out of just about any situation.
And no doubt, he can roll right, he can roll left, he can do whatever he wants and buy time and throw the football, but you have to defend everything. You have to defend pass, you have to defend run, and you have to defend plays that aren't even called, so good luck stopping this cat.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking downfield, it's Knight. Extending the play. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. The Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another 1st down. This guy can do that a lot.
2nd down to the air. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And I tell you what, this defense, they've heard all about how great this quarterback is. They came in today with a mission, with a purpose. They've been flying around, harassing him, and making life so hard on this offense.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. He's got him in the flat. He gets it up to the 37-yard line, and let's see if they're willing to gamble on 4th down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, pressure's coming. They make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs. Here comes that Alabama offense. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Russell flips it out in the flat. There he goes. And he's tackled, brought down at the 19. They're into the red zone with another 1st down. Changing the routes with his receiver. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
Hands it off. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Third and long right here. To the air. It's Rivers. They're all over him. He's sacked. This defense all over him. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And he'll kick for the 3 from 36 yards out in the right hash. And this one is perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Rebels offense is back on the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curved some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
Makes a nice grab at the 25. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt. The Tide ready to roll on offense. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. 1st and 10 from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. Moves the pocket. It's Rivers. The screen, and watch out. Breaks into the open. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you. Right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able...
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide! They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Hand it to the back. All over him immediately. Long way to go on 2nd down. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. 2nd and long here. DB's right up on the receivers. Keep it on the ground. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there.
And I think this offense is all but surrender, right? Like they're down so much, they need to be throwing the football if they want to score a bunch of points to get back in this game. But they got to find something moving forward, man. This was a rough day. This was not a great offensive performance.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that play is a microcosm.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Still looking. Trying to make magic with his feet. He is stopped short, and they'll turn it over on downs. Just a crushing blow at this point in the game. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, and this crowd's been jacked up. They've been excited. Now they get to breathe a little bit, Palmer. Nice lead. This offense needs to go out and protect it.
Yeah, they've been the more physical team all game long. So let's just run the ball. Let's just ice this football game. Take the W into the locker room.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Roach. They were all over it. Alabama quickly back to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Sets his feet. It's Rivers. Right down the middle. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the counter, and he's brought down after a short gain. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and